everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I make 4 paper squishies inspired by watermelon. If you guys like the type of video where I pick one theme and then just make paper squishies based on that theme, give this video a like and let me know in a comment below. By the way, this is actually my homemade backdrop that I made just for this video, so hope you like it, because usually I have like plain backdrop, so I thought it would be fun to do this. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how I drew this in the end of the video. For now, let's start. First, the cake slice. At this part, I'm using compass because my cake is supposed to be round, so when you cut out a slice, you can still see that it's round. I hope that makes sense. In order to draw this, I'm just using the combination of my imagination and math. But yeah, the size of your cake slice is up to you. But if you want yours to be the size as mine, just measure out your drawing exactly like what I'm showing you. As you can see, I'm drawing every sides of my cake slice connect together. By doing this, it will be a lot easier for me to create like 3D structure. You know, you don't have to connect every sides or like every part of my cake slice together so many times, but you can also do every part of your cake slice separately if you want to. Once I'm done with the design, I'm just covering the whole thing in clear tape and then cut it out. Now I'm bending it like this so that I can create like 3D shape. To make it 3D, I just simply connect the parts together using clear tape. When the edge is round, you just need to cut the tape into small strips exactly like you're making 2D paper squishy. This way you can connect the part together properly. Then I leave the bottom of the cake slice open so that I can put the stuffing. I'm using plastic bag for the stuffing, but you guys can use other materials that you can find. There's so many choices out there, so it's up to you. Now tape the bottom shut. To make it even more slow rising, you can also tape down the edges of the cake slice once again to trap more air. Now my cake slice is done. Next is the cake roll. I'm starting out by drawing the guideline for my cake roll. Then I roughly sketching out the shape. Then I thought that I wanted to add some topping for my cake roll. So this is supposed to be a triangular piece of watermelon. Then I'm drawing 2 more of this but smaller. Again, I'm painting the dripping red, just like the cake slice. Once that's done, I wait until the paint dry and then add some watermelon seeds. Then turns out I added too much seeds all over the place, so it's kind of look like strawberry instead. Then I'm taking another piece of paper, put it behind and staple the 2 pieces together. Then cut out the cake roll. I'm doing this so that the front and the back of the cake roll have the same size. Now color the back as well. Don't forget to flip it over, guys. And then cover it in tape. At this point, I'm not sure how to explain, but I do hope that you guys get what I'm trying to do. I know it's probably a little bit confusing for you guys, but you're gonna see how it worked and why I've done this. Again, tape it down and cut it out. Now connect the front of the cake roll with this side. But since it's not long enough, I'm just gonna connect it like this to make it longer. Also, I'm making sure to put a lot of stuffing because this is 3D paper squishy. If you don't put enough stuffing, it's not gonna be satisfying to squish and it can get wrinkled so easily. Now it's time for the topping. Make 2 more but smaller. I'm using double-sided tape to attach it onto the cake roll. Now my cake roll is done. Next is the popsicle. I start out by drawing a square, then using my compass to draw a half circle disguised as the round edge on top of the popsicle. As you can see, I'm still keeping the design very simple. Then tape it down and cut it out. Now connect the front of the popsicle with the stripe. For the stuffing, I'm still using plastic bag by rolling it, keeping a hole in the center so that I'll be able to insert in the popsicle stick later on. For the popsicle stick, I'm using thick paper and then roll it and press it flat to make it even thicker. And then cover the popsicle stick in clear tape. Now I'm using X-Acto knife to cut in the hole so that I can insert in the popsicle stick. And then I simply hot glue them together. And now my popsicle paper squishy is done. Last but not least is the ice cream cone. I only need a corner of the paper to make the cone. Then I'm using my colored pencil and my marker pen to draw the pattern. And then cover it in tape, cut it out, and create the cone shape. Now put the stuffing in it. When it comes to paper squishy, the shape of a scoop of ice cream is a little bit challenging to make, but I tried my best to find a way to make it, and this is what I came up with. I simply using plastic bag to create the shape that I want. Also make sure that it's about the same size as the cone. Using double-sided tape to attach it onto the cone. Also, I wanted to make sure that it's even more secure, so I'm using some more clear tape to kind of tape it down with the cone. I'm painting on my paper red, but you can also use red paper instead. And then roll it and press it flat. Trace the shape on it and then cut it out. By doing this, you can get several of this. Now cover it in tape and leave some clear tape on the edges. And tape it down onto the ice cream scoop. Repeat this until it's completely covered in red. It doesn't turn out that smooth and perfect, but I figured out this technique and found it works, so it makes me really happy. Now it's done. Finally, it's time to squish. I think I'm gonna start with a cake slice. So yeah, that's how it looks like. And got some dripping and yeah. Ooh, this is super slow rising. I don't think it's gonna rise back. Let's see if it rises back up. I guess I need to push it a little. Yeah, squish from the side. Wait, it does rise back up. It's just very slow and yeah. Super slow rising. And next is cake roll. This one probably the biggest one. This one does rise back pretty well. I think I like this one. Yeah, it's rising back. And some topping. Next we have the popsicle. I did change the color of the stick because I think orange doesn't match the color theme, so it's kind of look wrong to me. This one works well. Oh, my squishy is breathing. Can you hear that? Last but not least, the ice cream cone. Focus. So that's it for today's video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed or at least learned something new from this video. Again, just want to say thank you guys so much for your support, your kindness, and everything that you guys have done to me. I really appreciate that. And I've got over 70 subscribers at the moment. I wouldn't expected this at all, so it's kind of blown my mind. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. One last thing, like what I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you guys how I did my watermelon backdrop. So here you go.